A rough crash on Interstate 64 this morning.
It's always tough when you see a young person.
The latest on 2 teens injured after a guardrail went through their car. Kentucky is looking to get a big win on a big team. We have highlights from today's matchup against Arizona State.
Coming up, find out how kids like Lamont are having their Christmas lists fulfilled this year.
This is WKYT News at 6.
What a terrible wreck on I64. Deputies in Franklin County tell us they had to rush 2 high school students to the hospital. You're watching WKYT News on the CW Lexington. I'm Kristen Kennedy. The Franklin County Sheriff says emergency crews rushed a 16-year-old driver to UK Hospital with life-threatening injuries. Her passenger, we're told, has non-life-threatening injuries. WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain found out an off-duty paramedic helped even before police got there. She has our top story at 6.
I64 westbound in Franklin County was closed at mile marker 58 for most of this morning. The closure due to a single vehicle crash involving 2 high school students. The Franklin County Sheriff's Department says the driver was airlifted to UK Hospital with life-threatening injuries. And that driver, we are told, is a 16-year-old student at Franklin County High School.
It's always tough when you see a young person, especially in a serious crash with life-threatening injuries. This is a very, very serious crash.
Sheriff Milton says an off-duty Lexington paramedic helped the girl and was able to assist with her injuries before first responders arrived on the scene.
Was able to render first aid and probably what I would think probably saved her life. He was gone by the time I got to the scene, and but he did a life-saving thing for her, and that's huge.
Sheriff Milton telling me the cause of the crash is still unknown. In Franklin County, Michelle Chamberlain, WKYT.
And both teenagers are students at Franklin County High School. The sheriff is not yet releasing their names. The crash is similar to others involving the ET Plus guardrail system. Our investigative team took a look at that system last fall. We found that it is suspected of having a dangerous defect that could cause it to slice through cars in a crash. At the time of our story last November, the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet estimated there were hundreds of those guardrails on state roads. Earlier this year, Kentucky temporarily banned installation of the guardrails. Right now, the sheriff says he is looking into the possibility the ET Plus guardrail was one involved in today's crash. Happening tonight, a group of car and truck enthusiasts are supporting a Versailles family dealing with an unimaginable loss. The Tipton family buried 6-year-old Logan yesterday. Logan died earlier this week in what police are calling a random and violent home invasion. Tonight, several hundred car lovers across central Kentucky will be in Versailles raising money for the Tiptons. The car and truck meet starts at 9 o'clock at the Falling Springs Center just off Lawrenceburg Road. Firefighters in southern Kentucky are investigating a deadly fire. The flames destroyed a home on 4th Street late last night. Corbin Firefighters say one man was inside when they arrived. They took that man to the hospital where we're told he died. The Times-Tribune reports Carl Hammonds died from smoke inhalation. Firefighters are still trying to pinpoint what caused that fire. The Pulaski County coroner has identified a man hit and killed on a busy highway. The coroner says 48-year-old Adam Moody was walking on Highway 914 when a car hit him. Somerset police say Moody was wearing dark clothing. They think the driver wasn't able to see him. In Wayne County, the sheriff's office is investigating a crash that injured one person. That crash happened around 6 this morning on East Highway 92. Dispatchers say emergency crews flew one person to UK Hospital. Their condition is not known. Danville police are searching for a thief. They say someone broke into 2 cars this morning. Officers say they broke the windows out of 2 cars at Millennial Park while the owners were out walking. Police are now looking for this car in connection with those thefts. This has been a record-breaking Saturday. We have seen temperatures hit incredible highs for 2 weeks out from Christmas. WKYT's Mike Linden is here to let us know if this warm weather will last.
Well, Kristen, it looks like temperatures will stick around the record-breaking mark of the upper 60s and low 70s. Not what you would normally expect out of the middle of December by any stretch, but that's what we're dealing with. Even right now, temperatures are still holding on to the mid 60s. Lexington officially broke a record today, hitting 69 degrees. The previous record, 68, set in 1873. So it was quite a warm one out there today, and it took quite a warm one to finally break that old record. We look at the winds, though, coming in from the south, continuing to push that warm air from the Gulf of Mexico northward into the Commonwealth. So you betcha more of the same is in store for us into Sunday. But by next week, that is when things start to become interesting, because we've put it off for long enough. It looks like winter could possibly be on its way, or at least a taste of winter as we head into the work week next week. Coming up, I'll show you when winter could possibly arrive early and how. That's all in about 10 minutes. Kristen?
Mike, today Kentucky was looking to get a good win over a good team. The Cats welcomed Arizona State to Rupp Arena. Lee K. Howard has highlights from the Cats matchup. Hey, Lee K.
Hey, Kristen. Yeah, John Calipari's team typically makes big improvements during the month of December. That was certainly the case today. They're looking to do just that against Arizona State. Bobby Hurley and John Calipari exchanging Christmas lists before the game. Alex Poitras going to pick up the loose ball off the inbounds pass and look out below, slams it home. He missed most of the first half, though, with a minor knee injury. He would return in the second half. Later in the half, Cats on the move. Tyler Eulis to Isaiah Briscoe. Dumps that one off to Marcus Lee for the flush. UK's lead was just 1 at the half. Wildcats finding the outside shot in the second. Briscoe from the left elbow extends the lead to 7. He had 9 points. And then it's Murray from the right side of the circle. Big game for Jamal Murray, 17 points, the lead all scorers. Wildcats began to pull away. Murray drives, delivers the wraparound pass to Lee for the two-handed finish. Murray had 5 assists. Lee finished with 14 points, and the Wildcats get the 14-point win, 72-58. We will have much more from that game and hear from Coach Calipari. That's coming up in just a few minutes in sports.
They are giving back to children. This year, Lexington police officers took 200 kids shopping as part of the annual Shop with a Cop program. WKYT's Mike Byer met up with some of the officers and their little shoppers.
All right, are you happy with these? Sure. Go look at clothes.
For the 21st year, the Lexington Police Department is giving back to local children during their annual Shop with a Cop program.
I've been able to do this a couple times myself, and what it means to me is just being able to see the kids, the smile on their faces.
Meyer on Reynolds Road has opened their doors to the program for the last 10 years. This year, roughly 100 members of the police force, like Detective Ray Terry, volunteered their time. Detective Terry says it's great to see so many members of the department wanting to give these kids a Christmas.
Just being able to come here and do this, seeing those smiles on those faces, just means a lot to us.
When the program first started in 1994, there were only 50 kids. But flash forward to 2015, and the numbers have quadrupled.
This year, nearly 200 kids like Lamont are in the program, and they get $150 to spend on whatever they want.
It's important to the kids.
This is the first time Lamont Shear has been in the program. The 6-year-old took full advantage of it by picking out toys like
that one and that one.
But Lamont says his most favorite one of all is
Spider-Man.
Even though Shop with a Cop fulfills the wish list of many boys and girls, Detective Terry says one of the most important parts of the program is that it allows these kids to see officers in a positive light.
A lot of times on the street they may not get that, so this is a chance for them to see us as humans just like them.
In Lexington, Mike Byer, WKYT.
Most of the boys and girls who are part of Shop with a Cop are from Fayette County schools. Organizers say the children have to meet certain criteria to be part of that program. Christmas is less than 2 weeks away, and firefighters in Lexington are trying to make sure every family has a happy holiday. The Lexington Fraternal Order of Firefighters spent the morning giving out toys to families in need. Firefighters say their annual toy drive is a great way to give back.
It's pretty amazing. I mean, everybody goes through points that they need help, and that's what we're here for. Not only on the fire side of it, but it goes beyond that, and we're glad to be able to help all these different people around this time of year.
Members of the community donated all of the gifts. Despite those warm temperatures, dozens of people did decide to go ice skating today in downtown Lexington. Leaders at the ice rink at Triangle Park say skating conditions this weekend are just perfect.
We're just trying to take advantage of this beautiful weather. 70 degrees in December. This is awesome. So we've been meaning to come down here and check this out, and we lucked out with the weather today.
If you go ice skating and notice a thin layer of water on top of the ice, leaders at Triangle Park say it's supposed to be there. It keeps the ice smooth.